Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 323. All right, the title of today's lesson is Common English Errors Using the Words either, grade or year in regard to school. All right, so let's start to go over it so we understand this clearer. Students of English as a second language, ESL, will often say that he or she is in the first grade of high school or the second grade of high school or the second grade of college. Yeah, something like that. That's always wrong. We don't say that. This is wrong. In the U.S., we usually use the words freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior for both high school, or what some people might think of as senior high school, if they have a difference with a junior high school and senior high school. We're always talking about senior high school here, from 9th grade to 12th grade. Senior high school and college or university level. Yeah, so in college or university, you also use, again, the freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. So don't say I am in my third grade of university. No, you'd never say that. All right, so all right, let's take a look here. So junior high school, all right, college. We usually use the words grade for elementary school or junior high school. Sometimes this gets a little confusing in the U.S. because sometimes these years are called junior high school, sometimes they're called middle school. Sometimes there's a difference between, private schools and public schools, the way they may call some of these middle years. Sometimes the elementary or primary years is only from 1st grade to 4th grade, and then the junior high school or middle school could be from 5th grade to 8th grade, or sometimes it's just 6th grade to 8th grade, and this can vary around the country, so that part actually gets a little confusing. But the best way to handle that is just say what grade you're in. So you say, usually from the 1st grade to the 8th grade. Before senior high school, we usually use grade. Like he's in the 6th grade, he's in the 7th grade, he's in the 8th grade. We don't usually say he's in his second year of junior high school or something like that. All right, so let's continue. Let's give the examples so that we see like what would be wrong, what would be right, what the common mistakes might be. So again, with the X's, this is wrong, and with the checks, those will be correct. So with the X here, you're in college? What grade are you in? Yeah, so that would be weird to say it that way with college. So it would be correct to say you're in college. What year are you in? And then of course the person can answer, they're a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, whatever. Okay. Again with the X, this is wrong. I am in the 2nd grade at high school. No, definitely wrong. We don't do that. The correct way that you could answer is I am a sophomore in high school. That's one way. Or you could also say I am in my 2nd year of high school. That would be okay too. That wouldn't be wrong. But you can't say I am in the 2nd grade at high school. No. 2nd grade sounds like 2nd grade, like usually like a 7-year-old, and just he went to the 1st grade, then he went to the 2nd grade. All right, let's continue here. All right, again with the X, this is wrong. She is in the 4th grade of college. Yeah, we would never say that. And here's several ways you could say it correctly. She is a senior in college, probably the most common way. She is in her last year at college. You could say that. Everybody knows the last year is the senior year, so that could cover you. Okay, she is in her senior year of college. You could say that as well. Okay, good. All right, let's look again with the X. This is wrong. Her son is in the 3rd year of school. Yeah, sounds a little weird. Sounds a little awkward. In this case, we would say her son is in the 3rd grade. So if it's like the little boy, usually, 1st grade is usually around 6, 2nd grade is usually around 7, 3rd grade is usually around 8. So somewhere in there. It could vary slightly from state to state, but that's the usual way. All right, let's see. Again with the X, this is wrong. I am in the 2nd grade of junior high school. No, you would say I am in the 6th grade. Well, usually if it was the 1st grade to 4th grade was like primary school, and then they had a junior high school from 5th grade to 8th grade, that's what they would mean. So they probably mean the 6th grade. So you wouldn't say I'm in my 2nd year of junior high school. You would simply say I am in the 6th grade. So again, like I said, Grades 1 through 8, you'll probably just say grade. And then you'll probably use those terms, for the other terms of freshman, sophomore, etc., for both senior high school and college. All right, let's look at the last ones we have done. Last one here with the X. I am in the 9th grade. Yeah, that sounds weird. Because the 9th grade means you've finished the elementary school or your junior high school. That's usually the first year of college. So nobody says I'm in the 9th grade. Again, that's the first year of high school. So they would say I am a freshman in high school. They wouldn't say I'm in the 9th grade or in the 10th grade. Again, that sounds weird. They would say I am a sophomore in high school. All right, and again, this would be the correct way you would say it. I am a freshman in high school. Yes. Okay, I hope you got it. There could also be some other issues too, like in different countries, they may have a different system. I know in Asia, some schools, they may only have 3 years of junior high school and only 3 years of senior high school. In that case, it's a little weird to say junior, sophomore, a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, because, well, you only got 3. So in that case, you would probably go with year. I am in my first year of high school. I'm in my second year of high school. I guess for the third one, you could either say I'm in my 3rd year or I am in the last year. Okay, well, I hope that makes it clearer for everyone. Anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.